I'm Karen Ahmed, and it's a beautiful, bright and sunny morning, and we're celebrating the festival of Eid. Later on tonight, we're going to a very close friend's house, and while she's an amazing cook, I'm going to take over my Gajar Ka Halwa. Very simply translated, carrot pudding. This is made using carrots, milk and sugar, but I'm going to pizzazz it up with some clarified butter, ghee, some nuts like pistachios, almonds and cashew nuts. I'm going to add some dates and raisins, and it's going to cook together and be completely delicious. So, let's get started.
Let's start by boiling 4 cups of milk, and we're going to separate these, 2 in each pot. Bring them to a boil. Now this is the fun part. In the first pot, we're going to pour in the juice of half a lemon, and what this is going to do is curdle the milk. You'll see the milk to separate pretty quick. So what we're going to do now is strain it. Just take a muslin cloth or strainer and strain the solids from the milk. Give it a good squeeze and let all the water drain. Next, take a wide pan, and in that, let's add 2 tablespoons of clarified butter or ghee. The reason we use a wide pan is because we want the milk to evaporate quite quickly. Add some cardamom seeds, which I've just crushed. Add a 1/4 cup of raisins. Another 1/4 of broken cashew nuts. A 1/4 cup of blanched and slivered almonds. And finally, to give that amazing punch of color, a 1/4 cup of pistachios. Just saute it very briefly. And now we're ready to add the dates. I've sliced about 3 or 4 dates. And now we're ready to add the star of the show, the carrots. I've grated 4 cups of carrots, and we're going to add them gently to all the nuts in the ghee and the cardamom. We want to make sure to cook this for a few minutes. While the carrots are cooking, let's add the 2 cups of milk that we left to boil earlier. Stir this at intervals, and let's cook this for about 10 minutes. Now remember those milk solids we left earlier to drain? Well, we've gathered about 2 to 3 tablespoons, and what I'm going to do is just quickly whiz it. Now you don't have to do this, but what I find is it makes it really nice and creamy, and there's no lumps of milk in the Gajar Ka Halwa. Continue to cook the carrots. As you can see, the milk has almost evaporated, and now we're going to take out some of the Gajar Ka Halwa mixture. I've taken about 3 to 4 tablespoons, and I'm just going to blend this as well. And what this is going to do is give the Gajar Ka Halwa a little bit of creaminess that's going to contrast beautifully with the crunch. At this point, also let's add the milk solids that we blended earlier and just mix it in with the Gajar Ka Halwa, and it'll give it a beautiful creaminess. And finally, the last step, we're ready to add the sugar. Now you can add as much sugar to your taste. Some carrots are sweeter than others, so be sure to taste before you add the sugar. You can add anywhere from 3/4 to 1 cup of sugar. And of course, you can present it any way you want. I've chosen to take the Gajar Ka Halwa and spread it out on a plate and cover it with some crushed cardamom, some pistachios, and I finish it off with a design made from half almonds. It looks beautiful and it's ready to serve. Gajar Ka Halwa is popular at any festival, whether it's Eid or Diwali or Christmas, or you just want a treat. This is a perfect dessert to stir up, and you can make this in no time.
From our home to yours, Eid Mubarak. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you next time on Cravings Blog. And don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/cravingsblog. Get started. I missed something, didn't I? I missed dates.
करता रहूंगा सारे जन्म मैं तेरा इंतजार आज मिटा दो दिल की कमी यही करता